are streaming. Okay.
Oh, geez, no job offer yet.
We are live.
Oh, good.
Yeah. What? Yes, it was all cleaned up.
Erev Yom Kippur. So it looks the cemetery.
Oh, nice. You got a talit from Hanif. A Hanif talit delivery.
Oh, I have one in my car.
It was in the parking lot.
Oh God, oh God.
Floor sample.
Where did they leave it? I thought I put it on.
So far last
I've been holding on to it for the past.
Yeah, oh yeah, we might skip that, by the way. That's that last thing you just said. Save it for tomorrow.
Hey, let's just get through tonight.
Right. Terrific. Hey everyone who is here in the parking lot, we're going to get started in just a few minutes. Thank you for accommodating our change in schedule. And for you who are online, thank you for accommodating our schedule. We're going to be getting started in just about 2 minutes. Hey Bobby, can I grab you for one quick sec?
Sure, I will, yeah.
Is that an LCD screen on it? Oh my goodness. Not expecting that. Okay. Okay.
One more
307.
Sure.
All right, Shana Tova, everyone. Oh, Rabbi, we need you. All right. Shana Tova, Hanif. Oh, man. Rabbi Muhammad is here. All right, enjoy. All right, we're going to...
Make it happen. Oh, yeah.
This is hot. Okay.
Feeling hot?
All right.
Okay.
Well, Shana Tova, everyone. Happy New Year. And we say Gamar Chatima Tova, which means may you be sealed in peace as we begin our observance of Yom Kippur. Welcome to the early Twilight family service. We're so glad that you're with us. We're going to begin by singing Hine Ma Tovu Manayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. How good it is that we are together. Let's join in singing.
Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu
ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב 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 ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. שבת אחים גם יחד.
So tonight we begin. Oh, sorry. So as we turn the page to our next prayer, as we begin Yom Kippur, we think about all of the ways that we may have missed the mark this year, all of the ways that we can think about saying that we're sorry, returning to the goodness and kindness that we know is in each of us, and returning to that best version of ourselves. Hashivenu, may we return. We'll keep on singing.
Hashivenu, Hashivenu, Adonai Elecha, Benashuva, Benashuva, Chadesh, Chadesh, Yameinu Kekedem. Hashivenu, Hashivenu, Adonai Elecha, Benashuva, Benashuva, Chadesh, Chadesh, Yameinu Kekedem. Chadesh, Chadesh, Yameinu Kekedem. Let's keep on singing Sweet as Honey. Even though this is a fasting holiday, we don't want to think about honey yet because we're starting to, we're feeling really full from our pre-breakfast meals, our pre-Yom Kippur meals.
That was a power bar.
Power bar works. Let's sing Sweet as Honey together. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue.
Baruch.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah, la'asok b'divrei Torah. Come on, Friedman, just hear ya. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue. Just the guitar. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as we're going to flip over here to page number 6, where it says, Tonight begins Yom Kippur. Tonight begins Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is a day which allows us to make peace with God for the things that we have done which have missed the mark, the ways that we have maybe screwed up a little bit this year. Yom Kippur does not automatically make peace with us and other people. We ourselves must ask for forgiveness of all the people whom we've hurt by missing the mark.
Eternal Teacher, tonight we forgive everyone who has hurt us and all who have done us wrong. We forgive them whether they did it on purpose or by accident. We forgive them whether they hurt us by what they said or by what they did. Tonight we forgive them. And just as we forgave everyone who did us wrong, we ask all whom we have hurt to forgive us. We ask to be forgiven for all the things which we said which hurt others, and for the things we did which hurt others. Source of life, help us to make sure that we never repeat any of these wrong things again.
So we have this iconic prayer called Kol Nidre, and this is a prayer that the melody of which I think has sustained it for all of these years. And it says, God, we're going to try and make a lot of promises this year, and we're going to try our best to live up to them. And if we don't meet every single one of them, that please forgive us, but we will always try our best. So we're going to ask everyone who's able to please rise, and if you're in your car, you can just sit up a little straighter if you'd like. And we're going to continue with Kol Nidre. Kol Nidre Ve'esarei Ve'charamei Ve'konamei Ve'chinuyei Ve'kinusei Ushavuot Din Darna Udeish Tabana Udeacharim Na Veda Asarna Al-Naf Shatana Miyom Kippurim Zeh Ad Yom Kippurim Haba Aleinu Letova Kulchon Icharat Navechon Kulchon Yehon Shiran Shivkin Shevitin Atalim Umuftalin Lasharirin Velakayamim Nidrana La Nidre Ve'esarana La Esare Ushvuatana La Shavuot. Let's read together. Let our speech be pure and our promises sincere. Let our spoken words, every vow and every oath, be honest and well-intentioned. Let our words cause no pain, bring no harm, never lead to shame, distrust, or fear. And if, after honest effort, we are unable to fulfill a promise, a vow, or an oath, may we be released from its obligation and forgiven for our failure. Let our speech be pure and our promises sincere. Continue in singing the Baruch Hu. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice?
bear. Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai, HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai, HaMevorach, Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Yalalai lai lai, yalalai lai lai, yalalai lai lai, yalalai lai lai, yalalai lai lai.
You may be seated for a moment as we turn the page or look at our next slide, where we are perhaps grateful to have this beautiful space to pray outside safely together. We are grateful for nature and for our world, which we can access a little differently this evening during our service as we see the sun set. So let's read together. Order in our world. The sun rose this morning. It will set in just a little while. Tomorrow the sun will rise again. The world goes on, day then night, day then night. Winter changes into spring, spring becomes summer, summer turns into fall, then winter comes again. A year turns around, life comes in circles. I can learn from yesterday and change in time for tomorrow. If you would like, you are welcome to rise again for Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad.
May be seated. All right, so on page 16, as we approach Mi Chamocha, we remember our Israelites, our ancestors, how thankful they were when God freed them from slavery in Egypt. As they were crossing the Sea of Reeds, they were like, wow, Mi Chamocha, how amazing this is. We are so grateful. So what are you thankful for as we begin Yom Kippur this evening? If you're here in the parking lot, you can raise your hand and just shout it out. Or if you are joining us virtually, you can add in the Facebook comments, and we will be happy to read them aloud for you. Anyone want to share? What are you grateful for? Sammy.
Grandparents coming to town. So nice. Yes.
Michigan in the house.
I see Livy and Izzy over there.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful. We're grateful for our parents.
Izzy, you want to say? Beautiful. We'll go around this way. We'll come back. We'll get you now. Don't worry. But let's go over to Rachel over there. I think I heard my family and God. Yes. All
Very
right.
nice.
Is that Emmy back there? Emmy, what do you have? Love it.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Who's hanging out? Max?
School.
School. Yay. Harley? love that. I love that. Anybody else? Oh, Ellie, yeah. I see. Your brother, that's so nice. Love it.
Is it reciprocated?
This is blank stare.
Over here on Yom
Brady.
Kippur.
Noah, you have one? Noe. Challah. Okay, always good on a fasting holiday. Sammy. Family, so nice. Okay, Asher. Challah and honey. Good ones, okay.
I have
Anybody
one.
else? Yes.
I have one. I'm really thankful that we have a head rabbi that knows how to chant Kol Nidre.
Yes.
It's very rare. It's very rare, and he does it so well. So Yasher Koach.
Thank you. That is so nice.
We have another one in the back.
All right. Was it, Emmy
Emmy
again?
again, yeah.
Yes.
Packers.
Go Pack. All right, Max, last one. Challah, nice. That is terrific. Oh, do we have another or no? No, okay.
We have a couple that are virtual from our those of us who are joining us on Facebook. Healthy Family. Ricky shares as a parent, grateful for grandparents when they come to town. Isla and Beckett are grateful for Sammy and Jake.
That's cute.
David shares his family. And Jonathan shares he's grateful that he just survived West Nile virus.
Wow.
Ooh. Yeah, definitely. Well, for all of those things that we can be so, so grateful for, we'll celebrate those things as we sing together, Mi Chamocha.
Page 18. Let's read this responsibly. God shows us love in many ways. God made us part of one big family with many people who care about us. During these holy days, we thank God for making us a part of this family.
We remember the founders of this family and add the Zochreinu prayer, asking God to remember us and keep us safe.
Let's join together in that Amidah prayer.
Tifta Ananananana Svatai Tita Ananananana Ufi Agi Ufi Agi Tehilatecha.
We ask if you've not already risen, if you are able to please rise.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Hastei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'Nehem, L'ma'an Shemo B'Yahava, Zochreinu L'chaim, Melech HaFetz B'Chaim, V'chotevenu B'Sefer HaChaim, L'ma'ancha Elohim Chaim, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah. Let's read this together. On the next page. Our God and God of our ancestors, let our prayers reach you. Do not ignore our pleas. We are not so simple or so proud that we would say that we are perfect and that we have not made mistakes. In truth, we know that sometimes we have missed the mark. Al Chet, let's keep reading. We have missed the mark on purpose. We have missed the mark by not caring. We have missed the mark by using words carelessly. We have missed the mark by using words to hurt. We have missed the mark by injuring others. We have missed the mark by lying. We have missed the mark by not respecting parents and teachers. We have missed the mark by not stopping ourselves from doing something we really wanted, even when we knew it was wrong. Ve'al kulam elo aslichot, salach lanu, mechal lanu, kaper lanu. God of forgiveness, for all these things, forgive us, grant us a new beginning, and make us one. We have one more section of confessional prayers here, and you can join together with us on the next page. We are sorry for the promises we did not keep. We are sorry for the mistakes we made. We are sorry for the times we were selfish or stubborn. We are sorry for the things we took without asking permission. We are sorry for saying things that made others feel sad. We are sorry for the times we were angry or unkind to the people we love. We are sorry for the promises we did not keep. We are sorry for the mistakes we made. We are sorry for the times we were selfish or stubborn. We are sorry for the things we took without asking permission. We are sorry for saying things that made others feel sad. We are sorry for the times we were angry or unkind to the people we love. We ask God to forgive us. We ask God to strengthen us and do better next time and be a better reader if you're a rabbi. Sorry. Let's read this together. Help us to be strong. Help us to be kind. Help us to tell the truth. Help us to make a difference in our world. Help us to grow. Help us always to do our best. Let's join together in singing our iconic prayer, Avinu Malkeinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Bonenu Adenu, Avinu Malkeinu, Bonenu Adenu, Ki ein banu ma'asim. You may be seated. And, ladies and gentlemen, the storyteller for the night, Rabbi Lynette Herzog! Yay!
Ooh, applause.
Yes.
No pressure.
No
Goodness.
pressure.
Well, I can always apologize if
Yeah.
it doesn't meet your
Yeah.
expectations. So there you go. Amazing. Well, I am really excited to share this story with you as we begin Yom Kippur. I'd like for you to meet our main character of our story. This is Allie, and of course, Allie's favorite time of the day in school was recess. So as soon as it was time for recess, Allie ran out to find her very best friend, Janet, who was in another class. She could not wait to play with her best friend, Janet. Usually they would go up and down the slide. It was their favorite thing to do. Well, she found Janet on a different part of the playground, and she was like, hey, Janet, what's going on? And Janet said, well, I think that I would really like to play with some of my other friends. Maybe you've met them. This is David. This is Stuart. We're going to all hang out. We're going to have a fun time over on the monkey bars. Do you want to come join us? And Allie was like, but I thought the slide was our thing. I really wanted to play with you. And Janet was like, well, we can all play together. How about that? Let's all play together. And Janet ran off with her friends, and Allie felt a little weird. She felt a little weird afterwards. After recess, after she was done playing with on the slide by herself, she came back in and she looked in her backpack. Something was weighing her backpack down. And she saw that she had a grudge. She had a grudge inside her backpack. There it was. It was kind of messy. It was kind of growling a little bit. It wasn't too happy to be there. And Allie was like, well, I guess this grudge is mine now. Now I'm going to have to carry it around. So the next day during recess, Allie went back outside and she was hanging out by the slide. And Janet came over, and Janet was like, hey, we're going to go over and play by the hopscotch, or we're going to play some soccer. Do you want to come join us? And Allie was like, no, I don't want to play with your new best friends. And the grudge kind of made this kind of a sound a little bit. And Janet was like, okay, I don't know what's going on. All right. And she left. Then a little bit later during class, Allie's friend Janet said, hey, do you want to work with us? We're going to do a project together. No, said Allie, I really don't want to play with you right now. I really don't want to spend any time. I really don't want to spend any time with you. And Janet was like, whoa, okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry if I did anything wrong. And Allie said, well, not my problem. Now this grudge was not only getting bigger, it was getting a little smelly. And all of the other classmates noticed it, and they were like, "Ugh, we don't really want to spend a whole lot of time around Allie right now because something is going on. She's got this weird thing around her, and she's a little smelly, so we're just going to leave her alone." Now, Allie's teacher noticed all of this that was going on, and she, at recess, told Allie, "Hey, why don't you hang on a sec? I want to chat with you for a little bit." And Allie was like, okay, fine. And her teacher said, hey, I'm not sure what's going on. I feel like there's like this smell I haven't seen it or smelled it at all. What's going on? And Allie said, I think it's my grudge. I think it's festering, and it's not doing so great. And her teacher said, well, a festering grudge can be very serious. Do you want to talk about it? So she and Allie sat down, and Allie told her the whole story about Janet and recess and the slides. And her teacher said, I can tell that grudge of yours has become so big, it's almost like it's carrying you instead of you carrying it. And her teacher pulled out her own backpack. What's that? Asked Allie. And she said, this bag has things in it that are much more enjoyable to carry than a grudge. Would you like to pick out something else that you can carry instead? She opened up her backpack and showed Allie a few things in there. You can hold on to hope. You can carry love. You can embrace friendship or kindness. anything in this bag you can have, Allie. You just need to let go of that grudge. So Allie slowly set down the grudge on the floor, and she watched as it slowly went away. And then she reached into the bag and pulled out friendship, and she gave it a big hug. And then Allie said, I think I need to go outside. And her teacher said, I think you know exactly what you need to do. So Allie went outside where she saw Janet playing with her friends. And she said, I'm really sorry, Janet, that I hurt your feelings. You're my best friend, but sometimes there are other friends that you may want to play with, and that's totally okay. I shouldn't make you feel like you only have to spend time with me. So this is great. Why don't we all play together and we can all be friends together? And Janet said, I'm so glad you understand, and I'm so glad you brought friendship. Why don't we all give friendship a big hug, and why don't we all play together? So I hope that this Yom Kippur, let me grab this grudge again, we can all maybe think of some grudges that we may be carrying. And I want us to think back to that bag that teacher had. That bag has a whole lot of great things in it instead. Things like hope and love and friendship, maybe compassion, maybe having a conversation where we can understand each other's points of mind a little better. Maybe the word I'm sorry, which can be really hard to say sometimes. But we can certainly live happier lives. And this Yom Kippur, we think about what can we do to maybe put down our grudges and pick up something else and embrace something else instead. So Shana Tova, may this be a year where we can do that and where we can embrace those things.
Shana Tova, Rabbi. I guess we got to get rid of our grudges.
I guess so.
I guess
they can be
so.
nice to hang on to sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that story. We're going to turn in our service back to the Misha Berach prayer, the prayer for those who are in need of healing, and we'll just ask. We know we have a whole long list, and we'll think about that. And I want to ask if anyone has someone that they would like to name specifically. You can certainly put their name here in Facebook for you online, or you here in the congregation outside can shout them out. But do you have a name of someone in need of healing?
Dave and Deb Char, Scott and Rabbi Karen House.
For all those folks who we are thinking of for healing, and for the folks we named only in our hearts, for people who need a little extra compassion on this Yom Kippur, we invite you to offer a prayer, and we will as a congregation as well. And importantly, if you could reach out to them, maybe even after the service tonight, and say, we thought of you tonight. We are hoping that you are able to observe Yom Kippur, and maybe I could help you. Misha Berach, you can find that on page 32 here or on the screen. We're thinking for healing of cousin Sharon Weissman, Paul Roth, Debbie L., Bill Lippy, Billy Weil, and I'm sure there are many others as well. We sing together. We had also the name Ying Chen. We turn to Aleinu, the beginning of our conclusion prayers. That's on page 33 or on the screen. And if you're able to rise, we invite you to please do that. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teit gedula leotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kagayei ha'aratzot, velo samanu kamishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech, Malchei Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu, Bayom Hahu, Yeh Adonai Echad, Ushemo Echad.
We remain standing as we turn to Mourner's Kaddish, our prayer for memory, for those whom perhaps we are especially missing at this time on Kol Nidre. This evening we're remembering those whom we've lost within the last 30 days. We're remembering Libby Blakely, Lillian Melching, Adelaide Menser, and Margaret Friedman Vaughn. We're also recalling those whom we lost at this season and in years past and observing yard site for Frida Bash, Rita Berg, Sam Birnbaum, Howard Cooperman, Arthur Cohen, Abby Daub, Rebecca Handler, Teresa Johnson, Louis Katz, Israel Leverant, Herbert Meislish, Ida Odell, Raymond Russell, Goldie Schumann, Louis Setnar, Shelley Sosowitz, Philip Wiesel, and Zalman Zanchek. If there's someone whom you are remembering tonight, I invite you to either say their name aloud if you would like, or comment on our Facebook here.
Thanks.
For them and for all those who have no one left to say Kaddish for them, I'm seeing Joan Lippy and Daniel Lippy, also names of memory. We'll recite together Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, B'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Hishmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudasham barichu. Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechamata. Damiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min Shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Osei shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. We're also remembering Willie Walter and George Haas. Zichronam livracha, may all of their memories be for a blessing. Amen. You may be seated.
So we're going to do our closing song, Bim Bam Shana Tova, in just a moment. And I want to tell everyone that this service, this family service, continues tomorrow morning at 9:15 across the street at Rose Run Presbyterian Church in the parking lot. It's going to be a really beautiful weather and a nice time. And then services happen throughout the day after that. There's still an 8 o'clock service, 8:15 service that's happening here this evening. So if you would like to stay for that, you're welcome to stay put. And otherwise, we will wish you a Shana Tova in just a moment. But first, we'll sing Bim Bam Shana Tova. Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bam. Shana Tova, Shana Tova, Shana 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 Tova. Let's hear you, Shana Tova, Shana Tova, Shana 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 Tova, Shana 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 Tova, Shana Shana Shana, Shana Tova. Shana Tova, hey, Shana Tova, hey, Shana, 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 Shana Tova. We say Shana Tova and Gamar Chatima Tova. We hope that you are sealed in goodness. May this be a year of sweetness and health. And God willing, we'll see you at some point during the day tomorrow, or maybe we'll see you online. Shana Tova, everyone.
Shana Tova.
Shana.
What a beautiful